This program contains scenes of nonsensical garbage and coarse language and is intended for a mature audience. Viewer discretion is advised.
Why, hello my little trash bags. I am so excited for today's video because my PR package finally arrived. If you remember during my makeup bingo video, we talked a little bit about Vanngo, or Vanngo, right? Hope I'm saying that correctly. And they reached out to me and was like, hey, do you want to try some of our makeup? And I was like, how do you know who I am? I'm just a little garbage bitch, but okay, sure. And I was really excited. And I really liked the initial launch because it's kind of a little bit of everything. You have an eyeshadow palette, eyeliner, lipstick, lip liner, blush, bronzer. And I was like, I would love to see if any of this shit is worth it or not. But I have a little bit of hope. Why, you ask? Because it's actually backed by a celebrity makeup artist, or just a makeup artist in general. It kind of gives me a little bit more confidence, just saying. So the brand was kind enough to let me pick out a couple of products, and honestly it's been a minute so I don't really remember what I picked, except I remember the two eyeshadow palettes that I wanted, which is the green one was the generous greens and yellows, because you know me, I love a swampy creature moment. And then you also know that I'm a nude ass bitch, so I needed to get the new neutral, which when I opened this up, I literally, like, I gasped. I was like, oh my God, it's so beautiful. But we're not going to play with that palette today, though, because I feel like that's the easy way out. Instead, I want to kind of play with these swampy greens. Plus, I have to go to a meeting today, and I want to look like a lizard queen. So that's what we're going to do. So as you can see, I've already done my base. I look like a paper plate. So we need to warm the skin up. And we do have one bronzer. It's in the lightest shade, Positivity, which this, not going to lie, ooh, not for me. I don't love the tone of this because this is definitely on the warmer side. I'm hoping it's not gonna be like straight up kind of yellowy. I just don't look good. I look kind of sickly when it's like a yellowy kind of a bronzer. It always kind of pulls a little orange. Nobody has time looking like a Cheeto these days. So yeah, I'm a little not excited about that, but it's fine though. We'll make it work. We always make it work. And then of course, the blush that we're gonna try today is called Second Language, and it's a very, very beautiful pink color, which you know me, I love pink. Ooh, formula feels really, really nice. Very, very nice. So that's what we're gonna be working with on the face today. And I figured, you know what, let's just jump in. Let's just dive in. Okay, I need a little, okay. That's better. I need my little spooky ghosties. All right, let's go in with Positivity. I really like the packaging. I think it's really, really pretty. It has that soft matte touch feel, which I am a sensory person. I don't like hearing, but I love touching things. It sounds kind of gross, but not really, but it does. Anyway, this feels really nice. I respond very well to soft textures, and this is super, super soft and just, it's so pretty. But I can see that it could be kind of messy. Like, I love the shade of red, but I do see my disgusting little fingerprints on it. So I feel like this is gonna be something I'm gonna constantly have to be cleaning. Not the end of the world, but you know, just something to note. And you do get a nice little mirror in here, which is great. And we are just gonna pounce this bronzer on the skin. Yeah, I don't really love the tone. I also need to find, I think this brush is a little bit too like fat. So hold on, I wanna find something else. I'm gonna go in with my rougher number 4. I love the number 4 because it's a little bit thinner. It's still very compact, but it's thinner and it doesn't like go all over my face. Yeah. It's a beautiful formula. I'm not a fan of the color. It kind of looks a little yellowy on me. It also doesn't help that I'm wearing this shirt. I feel like I am turning into a cheetah. I really hope this brand releases more shades in this formula because it does feel very, very nice. It's blending out very beautifully. It's not patchy or anything like that. It's just the color is a not for me. I need a neutral. I need a cool tone. But I'll settle on a neutral though at this point. All right, I think this is like, it's a very pretty formula. So it's actually a soft blurring bronzer. I do see that some of my like pores do look blurred. I like that. I just wish the color was better. But it's okay though, it's okay. Okay, let's move on to the blush. That's the bronzer I have in your hand, you dum-dum. Okay, this is the very beautiful Velvet blush in the shade Second Language. It's pretty. Again, similar packaging, if not the same packaging as the bronzer. Ooh, very, very pigmented. Okay, okay. Oh, that's pretty. Am I crazy? Is there like a sheen in this? It feels like there's like a light like sheen. I'm not mad at it by any means, but I feel like my cheekies are glistening a little bit. Okay, I just turned myself into a possessed doll. Hold please. Oh, and that's the beauty of this formula. That even if you do look like a possessed doll, you can blend it out. Oh, that's pretty. Ooh, okay, I really like the blush formula and I will definitely be picking up some more colors. Oh, that's cute. I like that. But yeah, it has like a nice, like soft kind of luminosity to it. I'm not mad at it. I think it looks really beautiful. But I don't notice, that's weird. Is it the brush that's doing it? Thought it was a clean brush. Maybe it's the brush that's fucking this up. Weird, right? Okay. I feel good about this. I feel happy. I think it looks super cute. I look like I should be sacrificed in a volcano later. I love all of those things. So I'm just gonna blast my face with some setting spray because you know me, I'm not like a huge powder boy these days. And then let's jump into the eyeshadow, which I'm so excited about. I wish this brand came out with a highlighter. I feel like that would complete the look, but it's okay though. Maybe that would be like the second set of things that gets launched. I feel like people probably like, aren't you happy? Like, bitch, they have a blush bronzer, eyeshadow palette, lip products, an eyeliner. What else do you want? A highlighter. A highlighter, that would have been nice. But also, totally fine though, totally fine. I'm just happy with whatever they come out with. But so far so good. I'm just really so excited to kind of like just jump into these eyeshadows. All right, so I put on a little bit of the Urban Decay. I never remember the name until it's in my hand. Eyeshadow Primer Potion. It's just been the thing that I've just been using for eons now. Kind of wild, but I hated it and now I love it. Go figure. Anyway, here's our delicious little palette. Again, I'm only gonna play with this one today because I feel like the neutral one is just cheating. It's just cheating. We know it's gonna be beautiful. We need to see if the greens are gonna be beautiful, all right? So, I'm gonna do some, oh shit. Okay, I'm gonna do some quick swatches on the back of my hand. Oh, fuck. Oh, this is like swatch porn right now. Oh, interesting, okay. Okay, so here's the top. No, is it the top? Yes, I'm lying. This is the top row. Looks pretty good. Looks actually very beautiful. I thought this color would be a little bit more punchy. I had to kind of swatch that one twice. So it kind of makes me want to play with that one even more now, just to see like how it looks on the eye, because swatches only tell you one part of the story at the end of the day. Y'all know that. So I kind of want to see like how this is going to look on the eye. And I kind of want to, again, go for like a dragon. The mattes though, mattes are kind of sick. Okay, so then that is that one shade. I assure you something is there. I know it looks like there's nothing there, but I assure you it is. It's very light. Swatches look pretty good. Actually, let me redo that one swatch. Okay, so there is the bottom row. There are two shades that I can assure you they are there. I see them. I don't know why the camera's not really picking them up very well, but this is what we got to work with today. I'm intrigued. I'm intrigued. It's a very swampy palette, and I appreciate that. You know what? I had to swatch the other one too. I have to. Okay. I think I might have to break my rule. I like the tones of this one a lot. A lot. And it's speaking to me so hardcore. Oh, that is satisfying. Oh my God. I really want to put this all over my face. This is the one that's speaking to me, but we're not going to do that though, because I don't want to fake you out. We need to try the green, but this shimmer is killing me right now because I just want to bathe in it. Oh, I want to bathe in it. I want to put the new neutral on the side. Okay. We are going to put the new neutral out of our minds right now. Okay. As much as I want to jump into it and play with it, I'm not going to do that. Okay, we're not gonna do that. We're gonna commit to those greens, okay? But I gotta say though, the new neutral one kind of blew me away. The green one did somewhat. The new neutral one, this really just made me like gasp. And I'm a little verklempt now. I wanna say, I think my little ghosty poos are throwing my little white balance off. So we're gonna have to put him down. I'm so sorry, I know. But rest assured, we got other babes, okay? We got other babes. All right, okay. So each one of these eyeshadow palettes retails for $49 and there's 4 finishes. And I just want to point these out because I don't know the difference. There's a 3D matte, innovative cream to powder formula with sensorial wax technology for rich pigment that blends easily and locks down. Then there's a classic matte with soft and non-powdery finish, a satin for high impact color and wear without glitter, and then there's a metallic, has blends of pearls and blah, 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 blah. Okay, so let me look. I wish there was an easy way to determine, all right, so these are the mattes. I don't feel a difference. I don't feel a difference, and maybe I'm crazy. But I cannot tell you what's what. But we're gonna use them, and we're gonna see how they perform. Actually, hold on, let me just go back to their website because I wanna see. Oh, I'm a dumb bitch. If you just scroll over, it tells you. Okay, so 3D mattes are 1, 3, 5, and 7, which, interesting. Okay, so in this one, there's only 3D mattes in here, which explains why it feels differently from this one, because this one, which I believe is, where are you, New Neutral? This one, yes, okay. I don't know if I really love the 3D matte feel. It kind of has a little bit of a grit to it. The matte formula in the New Neutral palette, like it feels smooth, but the 3D matte kind of has a little bit of, no, I don't want to say resistance, but it feels different. Like it feels like it has a little bit of a texture. So the green one has nothing but 3D mattes. Okay, got it. Okay, and then you have, of course, 6 and 8. The two lightest shades from the green palette, that explains why the swatches looked a little bit weaker, because they are satin shades. And then of course metallic is 2 and 4, which was the top ones. Okay, so that makes sense. Okay. That said, let's just jump right into it, because now I'm really curious to see how these 3D mattes perform. Really, really curious. I think I want to go in with this one, dark one. Which, I'm not gonna lie, I kind of assumed that it was going to be a little bit darker, kind of based on the color. Maybe I'm crazy, I don't know. I gotta say that it is laying down really beautifully. No, okay, I see it. I have to build it up to kind of get it to that shade. I feel like kind of took no effort at all. That's fucking sick, okay. You know, 3D mattes, you can be textured, I don't give a shit. If you're gonna operate like this, sign me up. All right, this is nice. Okay, ooh, and there's like no fallout. All right, I'm pinging shit right now. I am gonna jump into the New Neutral palette, only because there's no light shade to kind of just blend out these edges. So I'm gonna go into this bad boy over here, which is a matte formula. And we're just gonna blend that out. I mean, is this a lot for a 10 a.m. meeting? Yeah, it is. Am I gonna look like a baby drag queen? Yes, I am. Am I okay with that? Yes, I am. I'm okay with that. So what I want to do now, take a smaller brush. I'm going to go into the darkest shade here, which I believe is number 1. Oh, I'm going to look evil today. Oh, this is good. I'm really just impressed with how fast this is all kind of coming together. I feel like this should take a lot longer. I don't know why, but it should. But it's like blending very beautifully. I don't notice any sort of patchiness or skipping or anything weird. This is looking very, very beautiful and very, very evil. My favorite kind of look. So I'm just gonna take more of that number 1 shade. I didn't intend for it to go all over the lid. I just felt like I had to do it, and I love what I'm doing. Wow, it's wild. There is a little bit of fallout with the darkest green shade, but it's very easy to clean. So that's great. And I think what I want to do now, take a little bit of some NYX glitter glue. Well, I want to kind of focus just from like the inner to the mid part of my lid. And I really need to try. Oh, bitch. Oh, that's so pretty. Oh, I look like a fucking alien queen, and I love it. Yum. Oh, I love it. I look like a little goblin fairy witch. I'm obsessed. Now the brand also released some eyeliners, and the one that I chose was a brown one. So I'm gonna pop it in the waterline. I'll be honest with you, I don't really have much expectation for this, because if you know me, then you know that I have very watery eyes. If I find something that works, I usually use that into the end of time, because so many things just, I don't know, don't stay in my waterline eats it, and so I don't really have a lot of hope. But if this stays, I will be impressed. I will be impressed. I like the color brown. Oh my God, am I tight lining? What year is this? I might as well though. So I feel like I need to be extra, just extra today. extra for my 10 a.m. meeting. Okay, so now what I want to do is go in, I'm gonna go in with this green shade. I'm just gonna run that in the lower lash line, and then I'm gonna go back into the nude palette just to blend that out. And then I'm gonna take the lightest satin shade. We're gonna pop that in the inner corner for a true reptilian moment. Oh, that looks crazy in a good way. All right, I'm gonna throw on some mascara, and then I'm gonna do the other eye, and then let's move on to the lips. Dude, that wasn't cool. Remember when I said like, oh yeah, there's no fallout? The green ruined my whole life to the point where I had to take half this side of the face off, put makeup on it. Then when I thought I was done, no, I didn't realize that there was like a green shadow all the way over here. And I was like, and it's not easy to clean. It is not easy. So I had to like redo my whole face, except for my eyes. So I look like a drag queen, but everything else looks nice though. So I love that. I'm gonna spray my face. Spray my face. Okay. Let me take a second. Looking past that, I like how the eyeshadow is. Like, I really like how it works. It's very, very, very easy to use, and it literally does the work for you, which is fucking great. Like, this eye look took literally no time at all to create, and I look like a fierce drag queen this morning. I just think it's incredibly messy, and you're just gonna have to be careful, especially with the green palette. But I'm gonna try the new neutral one and hope to God that I don't have that experience, because that is horrible. Horrible, horrible, horrible. Okay. Let's move on to the last few things. We have lipsticks. Now, looking at these colors, I don't remember picking any of these. Maybe this one, because this one looks like a basic bitch color. The other one looked a little too out of my comfort zone, so maybe they just saw me and was like, no, I think you might like this, which could totally be possible. But we have this color. This is the May. Okay, that's strong. Shit. All right, then we have Finat Macam. Probably not saying that correctly. Oh, that's orangey. Oh, that's pretty. I don't think it's gonna go with this eye look, but that's pretty though. Oh, I don't have anything like that. Oh, okay. And then we have First Cover. Right? The first cover kind of seems like a berry tone. Again, I don't remember what I chose. Oh yeah, I don't think I would have chose this one. It is giving real estate agent. I think this is the one that's gonna work the best today. I think it's gonna work the best today. But I really do love, again, the packaging is like super nice on these. And then we have a lip liner in the shade As Much As You Like. Very pretty color that I think is going to work really well with the first shade. So let's see. You know what? Let's do the other ones first. The ones that I'm not going to wear. Do the orange one first. Oh, damn, that is pigmented. Fuck. Okay, wow. Oh, I love this color. Finat Nicam. Probably not saying that right. That's cute. I like it. Again, not for what I'm doing, but I like it though. Okay, let's try First Cover. Oh, okay. Oh, shit. Oh, this is loud. Oh, God, I look like the weapons lady. I mean, Aunt Gladys. It's very pretty, but I mean, it just doesn't go with anything that I have on, but like, holy shit though. Aunt Gladys. Okay, I'm gonna put the lip liner on first. Nope, that's not the lip liner. Just gonna put the eyeliner on my lips. Girl. Oh, that's hurting. Real. That's cool. Oh, shit. Okay. Can I go back to bed? That would be beautiful if I could just go back to bed, because obviously today's just not my day. It's a very, very matte formula, which is not my favorite thing, but I'm happy to put like lip gloss or lipstick on top of it, but I think the color is beautiful and I'm obsessed. So let's see how Mimi looks. Much better, much, much, much better. Okay. Not gonna lie though, I like something that's like super, super, super hydrating. And while this is matte, it's not the most insufferable matte, but I would feel more comfortable if I put a little gloss or something on, just to continue to give me hydration. But that's a me thing, that's a preference thing. I'm not a matte person. I'm not a matte boy by any means. But overall, I like how everything came out. It was touch and go in the beginning. Everything worked out in the end, and yay for that. I am excited to try the new neutral palette. I feel like this palette's gonna be like an everyday palette. But this green one though, I'm glad that I used it because I am like invoking some evil fucking queen and I love it. And I think the formula is really, really beautiful, albeit messy, but overall very, very beautiful and easy to work with. So I'm curious to see like how the longevity is going to do and all that stuff. So definitely check it out in a future video, like kind of like my thoughts as I continue to play with it. Today is purely just a first impressions. But overall though, I think it's really, really beautiful. So let's kind of go through things really, really quickly. Bronzer, this is literally the third time I put it on my face today. I don't like the color. I like the formula. I think the formula is really, really beautiful. I just think this is a little bit too warm toned for my liking, and it's something that I don't really like. Again, preference thing. If you are someone that likes a warm tone bronzer, I would say definitely look into this because the formula is really, really pretty. It definitely is a blurring type of formula. I felt like my pores were blurred. Everything just looked really sculpted and nice and lovely. I just do not like the tone. I just don't think it looks good on me. So I say nay to the tone of this. Now, if they come out with neutral shit, I will be the first one in line to buy it because I like the formula that much. I just hate the color of it. When it comes to the blush, love the blush. I think the blush is really pretty. I'm still kind of confused though if there is some sort of little shimmer in this blush formula. I don't even know why I keep putting more on and then taking it off, but I think it's just a testament to show you how easy it is to kind of go ham and then you could blend it out to look somewhat normal. I think I'm also losing my mind because I've had to do my makeup 3 times today. So, but I like the blush formula. It's very similar to the bronzer, very blurring, very pretty. I think there is a sheen to it. I am pretty sure. I don't think it's the brush, but actually let me verify that before I talk out of my ass. It's a velvet formula. Yeah, it's a cloud matte finish. Maybe it's the brush that I use. I thought it was a clean brush. Maybe it had a little bit of a kind of a shimmer attached to it. I mean, either way, like I'm not mad at it. Like it looks beautiful on my face. Even for not putting any highlighter on, it looks really good. Or maybe that's just naturally me. Maybe I have so much highlighter in my bloodstream that I just exude highlighter now. Could be it. Anyway, I really like the color and I would totally explore more options. I think the formula is very beautiful. It's very cloud-like, very soft, very easy to blend. I didn't notice it kind of hanging onto patches. Like it just looks gorgeous. And so I'm a huge fan. Love it. When it comes to the eyeshadow, I'm actually really surprised with the 3D mattes because they kind of feel, they have like a little texture to them, but they blend very beautifully. Think of it kind of like the Natasha Denona cream to matte formula, or matte to cream, or whatever the hell those powder to cream, cream to powder, whatever. Kind of a very similar formula to that, except I feel like these are way more fucking pigmented, especially the darkest one. Holy shit, like that one is super pigmented. But I do like that I can see like a soft gradient between the shades, so nothing is overpowering anything. I think it looks really beautiful. My only complaint about the green is that it is a little bit messy, you know, user error, I'm sure. So just do your eye makeup first and then the rest of your base just to kind of avoid any sort of green, you know, bullshit. But I like it. I cannot wait to use the new neutral because I feel like this is going to be an everyday staple palette. It is. And just look at it. It looks gorgeous and I can't wait to put it on my face. But I like this. I like how I look. Is it a severe look in the morning? Absolutely. But I'm not here to f around. So around and find out. Okay. As for the eyeliner's kind of holding up well in the middle. It's starting to disappear in the outer edges, so don't love that, but I'm also not surprised. Eyeliner is just something that I'm very particular about, and because I have very sensitive eyes, a lot of times formula just, you know, gets eaten, but it looks okay in the middle. I am curious though to see like how it does throughout the whole day, and I'll let you know in a future video if the longevity got a little bit better. But this is the 3rd time I've actually had to touch this eye. Such a shame, but not the end of the world. It's just my eyes, you know. For some, this could be like the holy grail. It will stay there forever, but if you have sensitive eyes where, again, eyeliner does not last on you, I fear that this is a product that is going to be lumped in that category. It's just not going to last in my waterline. But it's okay though. Moving on to the lip liner. I like lip liner. It's just very, very matte, kind of an uncomfortable-ish formula. But again, I have very dry lips. I don't really like dry ass fucking formula. So I would immediately have to put a gloss on top of it. But I love the color. I think the color is beautiful. The lipsticks, super nice as well. They are matte, but they're a soft matte, so at least they're a little bit more comfortable. But again, I just love deep hydration, so I feel more comfortable if I put a gloss on top of this. If I had a gloss on top of this, so for example, I'm just gonna pop this one. I'm just gonna put this Merit tinted lip oil. See, I feel more comfortable with this. This is the kind of lip look that I like. I want it to be shining forever, and this makes me happy. So yeah, I think the formula for lipstick is pretty, but again, I am not someone who loves a matte formula, so I kind of need to put a gloss on top of it. But I like the colors, and they are incredibly pigmented. Holy shit, like one swipe and you are good to go. I really cannot wait to try that orange one again because that was such a beautiful color. And then the other one just made me look like Aunt Gladys, which is hilarious. I think this is probably the one that's the most wearable in my opinion for me. But y'all know me, I don't get out of my comfort zone when it comes to like lipsticks or what. I'm usually a neutral boy. So the fact that either I asked for those or they sent them to me, I don't remember. Either way, I'm excited to play around with them, but this is not the eye look to pair them with. That said, I definitely think this brand is worth exploring. There are some really good hits here. I think the biggest kind of ugh for me was the bronzer, and not because of the formula, just because of the shade. But again, it's personal preference. And I cannot wait to use that new nude palette. Oh my God, sorry, new neutral, whatever. I cannot wait to use that palette. I think it's gonna be amazing. But yeah. Thank you so much to the brand for sending this my way. I really enjoyed it. I cannot wait to see what else this brand puts out. I cannot wait to purchase more of these blush shades. And there was another eyeshadow palette that was like a neutral palette that I think I might actually pick up because I really like the formula of the eyeshadow. So I definitely think I'm gonna get those two things. And I cannot wait for y'all to come out with a fucking highlighter because y'all need a highlighter. Just saying. Okay, so yeah, now I wanna hear from y'all. Let me know down below if you purchased anything from this brand. Do you love it? Do you hate it? Are you waiting for the Sephora sale? Let me know because I love hearing from you. And of course, I wanna say thank you so much to my beautiful patrons and YouTube members for keeping this garbage boat afloat. I love your faces and I'll see you, little garbage bags, real soon. Bye.